welcome everyone to Naruto Storm 3 Full Burst League Season 3 Playoffs Week 2 Episode 4. I'm your host, DarknessX03, and with me is Burnarator and Squee.
Hello. I'm not really here.
Kind of, but not. But,
He's still kind of here. Sort of.
yes. Last episode we had Hidden Stone versus Hidden Cloud, which was a very good match, actually.
Oh my god, that ending.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm glad to see a bit of a change of pace in the matches, because the last two were similar, but this one was, I mean, it was kind of similar at the beginning, I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, Roshi did, I would say that was all Roshi and Neji. That was amazingly done.
They carried that team.
Yeah. But, so our match today, our final match of this week, Team Jinchuuriki versus Team Akatsuki.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I've been looking forward to this match. And
Why would you be looking forward to this? It's not like this is your team or anything.
No, of course not. But, you know, this is our first round.
We're getting right into this.
Naruto. Yeah. And we have Naruto versus Pain. And this was actually one of the few lineups that we actually predicted for Akatsuki, but at the same time, they predicted our starter.
Yeah.
So this should be an interesting match.
Canon fight, sort of. Naruto did not have armor.
Yes.
And Naruto tried to use a tail flash bullet.
Wow.
I don't
Naruto
even know what happened.
The animation
on the damage.
Yeah, wow, and Pain needs to start subbing. What is going? Okay, he finally
does sub,
and Naruto
he's just laying on more damage. You know, if this had only happened in the anime, I didn't actually see the anime. I'm just saying.
You know what? You're never gonna You're never gonna understand Pain's pain
until I actually do.
Yeah, until you see his face ripple and turn into. I don't even know, a monstrosity. Everyone who's seen that fight, I don't know why they did that.
Oh god, that whole 15-minute fight sequence was so horribly drawn. It was horrible.
So Naruto has an actual bar.
Is actually
head.
Yeah, he's
tried to get a grab off.
A good amount of counter damage. I mean,
tried to do Rasengan. Wow, Pain has been countering a lot of stuff that Naruto's been trying to dish out.
And at grab, yeah, and Pain is making up this damage pretty adequately. Naruto, both are out of chakra really at this point. But
Naruto needs to go back into IA and just hammer in the damage like he was before. Otherwise, he's going to lose his advantage. He's going to lose his green bar if he isn't, you know, actually going to perform.
Yeah, and he gets in close, Pain subs and returns with the combo.
That's it. That's his green bar right there.
Yeah, I mean, impressively done, Pain, by making up this damage.
Yeah, and he's going True Awakening.
Yeah, he is. Nice choice there. He could do a lot more damage that way. Almighty push. Naruto trying to get in close here. Comboing into the Tail Beast Flash Bullet, but Pain subs, and Naruto forced out of IA. Comboing more, and that's not quite it. But that's
it.
And
gut punch finishes it.
I think that was a purple Nurple, actually.
Maybe.
Because that was chest level, and you saw his fingers at the end. That was Nurple position.
And,
yeah.
I mean, Pain just barely had any health left, so that was just the end for him.
He taught him the true meaning of pain.
On to the next round.
Yes.
We have Naruto versus Itachi. Naruto has one cap out of his favor.
Yes. And, I mean, I'm really not sure how to have called
it could be... it was okay.
Yeah.
Naruto had a huge lead in the beginning, and then he just kind of was like, yeah, I can just stand here for a while. Then it's fine.
Until these flash bullet, but Itachi subs it.
Every single one of them is missing because of those crows. Those crows!
Them crews. And Itachi going for the air combo here and chaining it. Naruto could sub, but he chooses not to.
Yeah.
Full combo. And Itachi starting off this match right.
Getting a pretty good lead.
Yeah.
And Naruto's trying to sort of do stuff, but he's not able to even connect.
Gaara support.
Sand Tsunami does connect. Very well done.
Yeah.
Naruto gets a little bit of chakra back. Little bit.
A little tiny bit. And
Not a lot, but a little bit. Pretty good.
Yep. And
Ultimate does not
No.
connect because of crows and a sub.
Yeah. And Crow Tilt dodged by Naruto. Both these fighters are kind of low on chakra.
Yeah, they are.
Both kind of taking turns to charge up here. And Itachi going in for combos now, but Naruto combos in return going into IA, and he is doing some damage now. Itachi subs though. Gets in close, but Naruto, caught out by Hidan. And subs at once. Yep, and takes us into the air combo. Not going to do any damage though.
Naruto needs to try and push for caps and at the least.
Ooh,
Tail Beast Flash Bullet actually hits.
Yes.
Yeah, the last 3 have missed.
Yeah, and he's out of IA now. And grab.
It's a small little grab. Yeah.
And Rasengan.
Nope. Dodged because of crows.
Yes.
Itachi
And,
is a slippery little bastard. Proving
really
that right
is.
here.
Yes.
And Naruto is going to be taking 2 caps out of his favor if he even wins, which it's not really looking good. Itachi still has that really good lead.
Very true. And yeah, I mean, this is a weird kind of poke battle we've got here. You don't
Yeah,
typically see
and
Naruto do this all that often. And
I mean, Naruto's been trying to land the damage. It's just Itachi's been really slippery.
yeah, very true. And this is typically what Itachi is shown to be good at, but I don't know, for whatever reason this season, Itachi's kind of been lackluster in that aspect.
Yeah,
But
and
that's
this is
the
it.
match.
Itachi taking a green bar.
Nicely done. Okay, round number 3, we have Fu versus Itachi. Even fight. Nicely done by Itachi in the last round, managing to green bar Naruto.
Yeah, pretty handily. And Naruto was even trying to lay in the damage, but Itachi just did not let him.
Yeah, and
Kind of
Fu
like
goes
Fu.
for the ultimate.
Will this hit? No
Sub.
subs, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That fireball
and
hits.
Sand Tsunami connects in return. Yeah, and this is kind of an interesting matchup here. Both these two have pretty similar styles, I would say. But Fu is getting some damage in now, though Itachi's run out of subs at this point, and she could go for the ult here. It looked
Yeah,
like
she was
going
trying to.
Yeah, and she needs a sub.
Will he get a full combo? Almost got some
Yes.
combo. Up combo.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Fu trying to go in for combos, but not really sure what she's gonna do.
Yeah,
And
she is finally getting her subs back, though. And
Yeah.
Itachi is just taking it to
full
Jinchuuriki.
combo. Yeah, he's doing really well for them.
Mm-hmm.
And Fu looks like she's
Ultimate.
No, that's not gonna do it.
Nope.
Bad timing on those ultimates.
Yeah, it's unfortunately because of that tilt. A lot of her damage is going to be null and void.
And Kakazu support connects, and Itachi trying to dash in here, and Fu goes for the ult.
Ultimate
Both
does connect. Nice job.
Wow.
This should possibly bring
About
this back
to put it up, I
even.
think.
At the very least, it'll give him a cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
And
you
that-
go.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's not quite what you want, but it's all right.
Yeah. And PTS
Sand shower does not connect.
connect. No, it does.
Yeah. So yeah.
And grab.
Grab.
from
Nice
Fu.
job.
And Itachi is in awakening range now. Hidan support connects a little bit here and there. Combo from Itachi, he can get the full thing, but he doesn't quite get it. Kakazu support connects though, and Great Ninja War Gaara is gone. Oh, oh, both fighters kind of readying up their ultimates there.
And Fu.
And Fu
doing an
goes for the
ultimate.
ult. Will
And
not
it's
connect,
going
though.
to not do anything because
Yeah.
of... Yeah, so...
Yep. And Fu trying to combo here. She does go
Yeah.
for the air combo. And
She's at least going to give him 2 caps, which is what Jinchuuriki needs.
yeah, and a grab.
She's really trying to hammer on the damage, but it's hard. It's hard to do that
she's
against
going in for
Itachi.
combos now. Itachi
Full
could
combo?
sub this.
Full combo?
Oh!
Not
Oh, she finishes
She
it!
finishes it.
Whoa!
Whoa.
With that nut punch.
Well,
Oh, poor Itachi, he just got neutered. Sorry about that.
yeah.
Akatsuki, I believe Itachi will be available next season, but he will be singing soprano.
All right, let's go on to the next round. We have Fu versus Hidan. Fu is able to take out Itachi with a sliver of health. She has 2 caps out of her favor, so this ultimate is not going to do as much damage, except it got subbed, so that means it does no damage.
Yep.
And
ultimate
Hidan
from
actually
Hidan.
ults.
Whoa.
Wow, that would have been terrible. That would have been devastating.
And Hidan, he's actually been doing pretty well for Akatsuki lately.
He's been doing pretty dang well, especially with these double attacks. Jeez.
Yep. And air combo from Hidan. He is out of subs, so if Fu decides to get aggressive at any point.
Ooh, that's Sand Tsunami doing pretty good damage.
Yeah. And a grab from Hidan.
Indeed.
And Fu is going in for air combo now. Not quite the most damaging thing she could have done.
She should probably try and get a little bit more chakra.
Yeah, grab. This could give her an opportunity to do that, but she just kind of chases after him.
Yeah, she needs to. Whoa! Look at that red ball.
And an
this is
may finish it. I don't know because it did get nerfed, but that's still going to do a lot of damage.
With the 2 caps, I think this is it.
It might be. No, not quite.
Wow!
Yeah.
Damn.
What? Fu goes for the ult? Nope.
Does not connect.
Yeah.
Fu needs to try and push for caps, of course.
And she has the opportunity, and she does it.
Do it. She does it. Right.
Nice.
There. Interrupting the Kisame as well. Full combo.
Yeah. Taking this into the air, but Hidan is going to finish it. Still, she did manage to get that cap, and that's pretty good for having those 2 caps out of her favor.
That's damage done right there.
Yes. All right. Our next round, we have pre-time skip Gaara with 1 handicap in his favor.
Versus Hidan.
Yeah. Both with attack-centered kind of stuff. And an ultimate from Hidan.
Does not connect.
Yeah. Which is good for Gaara.
Very good for Gaara.
Yeah. It's weird to see Hidan pulling out those ultimates now. I mean, he never really used to do that.
Gaara trying to chain into Instant Awakening, and Gaara is out of subs.
Does it full combo.
Look at the damage.
Yeah, that cap really helping out there. But Hidan is going to... Yep, full combo.
Ooh.
And it does look like Gaara is going to take the aggressive approach this match.
Yeah, he is.
That's going for spammy. And... Yep, he's going for more combo damage. He's just getting his subs back, and he does go for more. Kakazu support's got to get him away from Hidan now, and he's out of IA.
He needs to use Gaara. Gaara needs to use Gaara, and he does. But it does not connect. Oh, it does!
Yep, saves him from that soul hunt.
Yeah.
And he's actually getting his distance. Probably a good move considering the chakra difference.
Definitely.
And he is just walking towards him now. And Kakazu
try and save his subs.
Yeah.
Sand Tsunami.
Gaara
gonna get blocked, but it still does a pretty good amount of damage.
Yeah. And Kisame support blocked. And Gaara going in for combos now, trying to go for IA.
It's the sub. There you go.
Yep.
That does not connect.
Going for air combo goodness. Hidan subs, tries to return, but Gaara goes for the grab. Nope. Kakazu support blocked, and Gaara
holding onto that green bar, but it's gone.
Full combo from Hidan, derpy face again,
and Hidan is out of subs. Yeah. He's going to be able to punish so hard right here. Oh, look at that!
IA. Yep,
right here.
Got defense down. He needs to finish this now.
Yeah, he really does. Right there.
He will take 1 handicap. Nicely done.
Indeed.
I think someone should check that gourd. I think that there's other hands in there.
All right, we have round 6. We have pre-time skip Gaara versus Kisame. And the thing about this match, if Kisame is actually going to be able to take out pre-time skip Gaara, he's going to face Gaara again.
Yeah,
an older
the better
Gaara.
one.
Yeah, the better one, technically. And but, I mean...
Full combo for Kisame.
Just think what's going through Kisame's mind. I don't have to not only beat him once, but twice? The shit is this?
And Gaara does kind of get the upper hand here. I'm not really
sort
sure
of.
what he's
They're
doing.
flashing a bit.
And grab. Gaara going for combos now, and he is going
Catching
to do the
Kisame
damage.
out of subs.
Mm-hmm.
And getting knocked out of that IA kind of
combo.
interrupted it, but Sand Tsunami does not connect.
Yes.
He's just jumping around a bit.
And
Kisame
does
is...
get the damage in.
Yep.
Full combo.
Gaara needs to try and push for caps because at the very least Gaara will be able to come in and capitalize on that.
Ooh,
Look at that shark bomb.
And Kakazu support connects as well.
Yeah, like we said,
Yeah.
Gaara has one cap out of his favor, so everything that he takes is going to be amplified. Slight, but still.
It's Kisame is damaging enough on its own.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah. Gaara is going into IA. He could
And
go for
jumping around.
and he needs to sub. He
Sub
needs to
this.
sub. Oh well, Kisame
Does
doesn't
not.
exactly finish it. And he could get some hits on a grab from Kisame. Not quite finishing
Not quite.
it off.
You need to sub Gaara. You need to do a little bit more damage. Just a little
Yeah.
bit more.
And
Just a little bit more. Come on.
Yep,
there
there
you
it
go.
is.
At least he did what he needed to do. He got at least one cap. Now, if he could push for more, that
Looks like
would
he's
be...
trying, but that is it. So
would
he
be
does
great.
manage to get. It would be great, but he does manage to get one cap, opening the way for Great Ninja Warrior Gaara to do a little bit more damage.
If only he can get one more cap. Get up, Gaara. Come on. One more cap.
One more.
Gaara.
No. All right, our final round. Round 7, Gaara versus Kisame. Kisame one handicap out of his favor. Not too bad of a disadvantage, all things considered.
Yeah. It's an alright. He
Yeah.
just does a slightly less damage.
Yep.
But
And he tried for the shark bomb. Gaara is going in for some combo damage now.
Yeah, Gaara
And
needs to sub
Kisame-
this,
Yeah.
but he's not going to.
Nope. Full combo.
Yeah.
And he goes for the shark bomb, shark shotgun, but it is dodged.
Does not connect. Yeah.
Thankfully. And
That would have done massive damage
Yeah.
despite the handicap out of his favor.
Gaara going in for combos. Kisame manages to dodge the end of it though.
Yeah,
And-
and it's a very even fight.
Yeah.
Despite the handicaps, it's
Sans-
extremely even. Sand Tsunami connects and gets a little bit of a lead for Gaara.
Yeah. Utakata support. Nope.
Slowly, no.
And Gaara charging up some chakra.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's one of the
And
worst supports game. Just
and a grab. It has done things before.
yeah, it has finished matches, but so is rotation.
Yes.
That's not saying much. Okay,
Very true. And Gaara does
losing his
sub.
last sub.
Yep. Sand
Nice
Tsunami.
job. But
Yeah.
he has to be very careful. That was his last sub, and Kisame can still pound on the damage. That's not good.
Nope. But all things considered, he really didn't take much damage out of that little exchange.
Yeah,
So he does have the leg up right now. Kisame tries for the tilt.
leg up.
Yeah. And the
Going in
interesting
for
thing to note-
damage.
And wow, it's really, he has quite the lead right here. Ooh, that nailed Utakata, not Gaara. And this
Yeah,
is looking
and
like
this
it's
is
gonna be
it.
Yep.
Woo!
Wow. So Gaara manages to take that match. Nicely done. Well, that's it for this week of Naruto League. If you're enjoying the league, make sure to check out the link in the description below for the Naruto League forums. There you can declare for your favorite team, help them prepare for their next match, and interact with the rest of the community. Be sure to tune in next week for more matches and more excitement.